How chameleon changes colors. At first glance, you might think that chameleons change color simply to blend in with their surroundings. And while this is certainly one reason why they change colors, it's not the whole story. In fact, the color change process in chameleons is much more complex than you might imagine. Chameleons are one of the most fascinating creatures in the animal kingdom, known for their ability to change colors. They are highly adaptive and can change their colors to match their surroundings or to express their moods. This ability has fascinated scientists and researchers for centuries, and much research has been done to understand how chameleons change their colors. Science behind this phenomenon. The process of color change in chameleons is a complex one that involves many factors. The ability to change color is controlled by a combination of biological and environmental factors, and it is not as simple as it may seem at first glance. Chameleons have specialized cells in their skin called chromatophores, which contain pigments that are responsible for coloration. These cells are located in the epidermis, which is the outermost layer of the skin. Explanation of three types of chromatophores. Chromatophores can be divided into three main types: melanophores, iridophores, and xanthophores. Melanophores are responsible for producing the brown and black color in chameleons. These cells contain the pigment melanin, which is responsible for producing the darker color. Iridophores, on the other hand, are responsible for producing the blues, greens, and yellows in chameleons. These cells contain a layer of reflective crystals that can produce different colors depending on how they are arranged. Finally, xanthophores are responsible for producing the yellows and oranges in chameleons. These cells contain the pigment xanthophyll, which is responsible for producing these colors. How the different types of chromatophores work together to produce the desired color. The color change process in chameleons is the result of the interaction between these different types of chromatophores. When a chameleon changes its color, it is not simply a matter of one type of chromatophore becoming more active than the other. Instead, the different type of chromatophore work together to produce the desired color. For example, when the chameleon wants to become green, its iridophores and xanthophores become more active while its melanophores become less active. This allows the reflective crystals in the iridophores to produce a green color while the xanthophores produce the yellow color that is necessary to create the overall green color. Factors of changing colors. So why chameleon change colors? The process of color change in chameleon is influenced by a number of environmental factors. For example, the temperature, humidity, and lighting conditions in the chameleon's environment can all affect its ability to change colors. In general, chameleons are better able to change colors when they are in warmer environments with plenty of sunlight. This is because the increased temperature and light can stimulate the chromatophores, making them more active and allowing for more vivid color changes. Humidity is also an important factor in the color changing process. When the chameleon is dehydrated, its skin becomes less pliable, which can make it harder for the chromatophores to change colors. On the other hand, when the chameleon is well hydrated, its skin is more pliable, which makes it easier for the chromatophores to change colors. Finally, the lighting conditions in the chameleon's environment can also affect its ability to change colors. Chameleons are able to perceive a wide range of colors, including ultraviolet light, which is not visible to humans. This ability allows them to perceive subtle changes in the environment, which can then influence their color change. In conclusion, the process of color change in chameleon is a complex and fascinating one that involves a combination of biological and environmental factors. Chameleons are able to change colors by using specialized cells in their skin called chromatophore, which contain pigments that are responsible for coloration. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.